Welcome back to E's Origin. Last time, we've actually beaten Yunica's storyline. And now only 2 stories remain. So now we have Hugo and Tall, otherwise known as the Claw. Hugo, of course, fires energy, has slow speed, but has long range. So, since he is second, well, might as well. And we're gonna keep it at, the simplest. So.
Jadis, il avait un grand pays légendaire. Sur l'intervention des dièses jumelles et des 600, les grands pays prospéraient. Les dièses avaient un trésor précieux, la perle noire. Elle avait des sortes de pouvoirs mystérieux. Avec la magie, on pouvait faire des miracles. Avec l'éclairia, on pouvait amplifier ses pouvoirs magiques. Grâce à elle, on croyait que les pouvoirs de Is dureraient une éternité. Mais soudain, un désastre frappa Is. Beaucoup de monstres démoniques sont apparus et ont commencé à envahir Is. Les forces diaboliques ont tout fait de ravager les terres, mais tous les habitants sont sauvés dans le temple de Salomon. On aurait dit la fin du monde. C'est alors la perle noire qui sauva Is de la ruine, car elle souleva les temples dans les airs. Mais, aussitôt après ces soulagements fugitifs, les démons ont construit une autre tour, et une nuée de monstres sont partis en direction du sanctuaire. Is menaçait de tomber. Pire encore, un événement imprévu arriva dans le temple de Salomon. Quelle histoire! Les dièses jumelles, les descendantes de Is ont toutes disparu. Dans une situation désespérée, les 600 ont pris une résolution. Pour constituer une équipe de recherche, ils ont organisé une sélection parmi des chevaliers et des sorciers. Enfin, les 100, ils envahiront à la terre dévastée.
title music is just all sorts of badass. Hugo, you should go to the surface as well. You are determined the whereabouts of the goddesses and bring them back safely to Solomon's shrine. With the eyes of fact by your side, this should not be a difficult task. But there is something else you must do as well. And it will not be quite so easy. Looks like I made it to the surface, and I'm still alive. But what just happened? Did the transport spell fail? No, it had to be something more than that. An impact like that was not the result of a mere accident. Is that... Again, the Rhoda tree. The younger brother. Indeed, it's a Rhoda tree. A tree with a soul, born of the goddesses. I suppose that explains why this is the only place around that's not thick with poison gases. Still, it's a miracle this tree has managed to not only to survive, but to thrive all this time amid such desolation. Young man. That voice. Rhoda, is that you? Indeed. I am one of the twin Rhoda trees given life by the goddesses. You are from Ease, you are from Ease, are you not? Yes, that's right. My name is Hugo. Hugo Fact. Oh, a descendant from House Fact. That explains the power I sense from you. It has been many years since I last spoke with one of your line. Perhaps around 50 or so. I don't mean to be rude, but I really don't have time for idle chatter right now. I'm here in search of Lady V and Lady Fina. Have you seen either of them? They vanished without a trace from Solomon's shrine a few days ago, and no one's heard from them since. The goddesses, yes, I did catch sight of them. About 3 days ago. So it's true then. They came down to the surface. Do you know where they went? And if they're alright? I cannot answer the latter question, I'm afraid. But I do still sense their presence, albeit faintly. There can be no doubt. They are inside that fell tower. That tower we went to as Yunica. I was afraid you might say that. The tower is said to be the veritable nest of demons. What the hell could those two want in a place like that? You are going after them then? I sense that your companions are not far from here. Perhaps you should regroup first. No, I must go now. There's not a moment to lose. The others come here. Please let them know that I've gone to the tower. Tell them that's where the goddesses can be found. My, such an impatient lad. But then, he is of the fact line. I just hope my words are not for naught. And so, amidst this desolate land, we're going to scale that big-ass 25 floor son of a bitch. Again. Here we are at the tower entrance. What's that? Castles, we're surrounded. Dino, Elia, can you handle the beast on your own? Can you handle the beast on your side? I think so. We're fine as long as we can erect a stable barrier. Alright, you two do your best to fend them off until I can jump in. I'll handle the demons over here as quickly as I can. What? Hugo Fact, is that you? Glad to see you in one piece, Father. I'll take care of these beasts. You go help the others. Much obliged. Alright, you two, let's take these things down. Yes, Father. Understood. How dare you, filthy beast, tread upon our land? Your power's what you seek. Oh shit. Then allow me to introduce you to my eyes of fact! So he's a ranged character. Oh yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. We'll bring it on, motherfuckers! Trick just like this was a Toho. Shit. It's official. Hugo is his own ship. That all you've got? I heard there were imposing creatures amongst the invading demons, but it seems these were not they. Much appreciated, Hugo. Father Shion, and you two are? I'm Elia, an acolyte of Solomon's Shrine. Thank you for your help. I too serve as an acolyte. Name's Dino. And you're Hugo Fact, it would seem. Heard a lot about you. They say you're a magic prodigy. And from what I've seen here, I'm quite convinced they're right. No, I'm still but a novice. At any rate, may I ask why you three are here? And where are the other members of the search party? I wish I knew. All I can say for certain is that the transport spell which carried us here was interrupted. Interrupted? By the demons, you believe? Most likely, yes. Elia and I were the ones controlling it. Then suddenly out of the blue, the magical barrier which held us was struck by some massive force. It caused such disruption we can no longer hold the spell together. I see. And the attack came from this tower, I assume? It did. And that's why we're here, to get to the bottom of this. But what of you? What brings you to this accursed place? Ah, yes. Well, you see, Hugo detailed what the Rotary had told him. What? The goddess is here? What could have compelled tell them to come to such a dangerous place. So that's the size of things, is it? This makes matters more urgent. We must get in contact with the others as soon as possible. Can I leave that up to you, Dino? Yes, Father. I'll begin a search of the perimeter, starting with the rhoda trees. Come back soon, man. And what will you do? Given the welcome we received, I think it's prudent to wait until the whole party's been gathered and move out as a group. Now, I believe it would be best if I were to go on ahead and survey the area alone. If the rabble we just fought was the worst this tower has in store, I don't anticipate any difficulty. As you wish, but please, do take this with you at least. The crystal, in which we're going to need to backtrack like we did with Yuna's storyline. An item of magic. Allow me to demonstrate its power. Was this built by the demons? We had initially thought that to be the case, but it would seem not. Watch closely. Shion took out a crystal, identical to the one he gave Hugo. Purifies and teleports, that's all it does. The crystal's power purified the demon statue. It's a goddess statue. I suspect that all the goddess statues left behind on the surface were brought here, then cursed in similar fashion. Why this was done, one can only speculate, but there are likely others to be found in here. You should be able to use that crystal to purify them, just as I've done with this one. I see. That could prove beneficial indeed, given the power of these statues. But that isn't the only magic that crystal holds, it would seem. Indeed not. It can also be used to transport you instantly to the foot of any goddess statue, at least any that's been purified in this manner. I pray that will be useful in your reconnaissance. Understood. I'll be sure to make good use of it. Take this as well, Hugo. Delilah Shell. Your walkie-talkie throughout this journey. And this would be for long-range communication, no? Yes, it will allow you to contact us no matter where you are. I intended to give one to each member of the search party until our arrival, but obviously those plans were disrupted. Indeed. Very useful tool to have, though. I will keep it safe. If that's all, then I'm going to head up into the tower proper. I'll be waiting for the others. Come back if you find anything. And remember, the demons built this tower, so there's no way of knowing what awaits us here. Please exercise caution. Alright. So as you can see, we only have two items of use, which is the crystal and the shell. And of course, Hugo's weapon is that of a sorcerer's wand, and his armor is that of a tunic. So since this is a new game, we're going to save. We're going to save. No. We're going to save over this area right here. And now we are going to go into the tower proper. And take on the first area, the Wailing Blue. Now it's going to be the same as I did with Yunica. Except the difference is I'm working with a mage instead of a melee. or Amelius. I'm working with long range instead of short range. And he's slow, but he's mighty. So with that red enemy taken care of, we can open this chest and we can get the following. The Silsetian Panacea. 40 HP upgrade. For Hugo, it is definitely needed since he is a mage, and of course, as you know, mages don't really have that much as far as health goes. But as you can tell, as Hugo, I'm going to be using mainly just that, just firing on people. Since he is ranged, I have to keep from range. I have to keep firing from range. Because he's a mage and mages are quite squishy. And since he has a power shot, well, I believe it's when you get something like this, it only works when he actually gets a new power. And this new power is strange. It appears to be one sacred artifact of use. But why is it here? Either way, it's better off with me than it is with the demons. And we get the Cerulean Flabellum. A surge of power bursts forth from the artifact. Hugo was granted the use of the Force Shield skill. Hugo's Force Shield encases him in a buoyant bubble of protective energy. Impressive. I wasn't expecting it to hold so much power. Perhaps this contraption was built to harness that power in some way. Or siphon it. I doubt it's the only one of its kind in here. Now I have to keep my eyes open for any others. So when you use the Force Shield, you can technically use it as a battering ram. So we step on this, platforms rise, and we do the same thing we did in the last session we did as Yunica. See, unlike Yunica, in which you would have to pretty much have to use it multiply, you have to use this once. Yeah, the problem with Hugo is he's very slow. And being that he is slow and he uses range, I would have to constantly have to keep my distance. So it's mainly like hit and run. So him leveling faster would be a benefit. I've not used the boost yet, but it will come in handy. What's it? Where am I? Must have been a teleport trap. Can't believe I walked right into it. But the fact that a trap was even set at all means. No, there's no dwelling on it. I just need to make my way back to that room. And then find some means of countering the spell long enough to get through. Well, I'm going to overwrite Wailing Blue. And level 3. And the first boss we had to deal with, we had to be at least level 5 in order to deal with that boss. Which is something in itself is different because you're not going to face the same bosses like every time, especially if you're either Hugo, Toll, or Yunica. before. Thank you. So the only thing I had to say about Hugo is, well, he knows how to handle himself very good as a mage. So we activate this platform here. Across like so. Grab this treasure like so. And we acquire the Rotafruit. That's douchebagging, man. Just gonna show up right in front of me like that, huh? Now, just like before, you have to find the 6 roos and give them each a piece of Rotafruit. This way they'll give you new enhancements and, of course, make you stronger. First, we're going to need one of the various medallions scattered across the tower in order to advance. Really, sir? That was not nice. So yes, with Hugo, he's a shoot 'em up. He's a human shoot 'em up. So here we find an emerald, which in this case strengthens the force shield. Activate this. And we open the door to that. So we're going up to the next area. Like so. And we open this. And we find the Blue Moon Crest. What? Oh yeah, and the rules show up differently. Like for Yunica, they just stand right there waiting to be found. For Hugo, something totally different. And who knows what will happen to Toll. What in the world are you? A demon? No, this is no ordinary demon. Which means this must be a rune. One of the secret beasts of Is. Poor things must have been transformed into demons by noxious gases outside. I'm truly sorry for what happened to you, but if your intent is attacking me. I have no idea what you're trying to say. If Rico were here, he might be able to understand you, but I'm simply at a loss. Oh! Are you hungry? Is that it? Yes, your stomach told me as much. I believe the Rue are known for their love of rotifruit. I'll give you a rotifruit. Is that? It is. It's a piece of Claria ore. Here goes one that's been strengthened. What just happened? Ah, I see. You use magic to refine it on the spot and infuse my wand with its essence. Not bad at all. Seems even demon transformations can't impede those famous root talents I've heard so much about. I appreciate the help, little one. You're as kindly as you say. Let me see something. Now, as soon as you use it once. Wow! Wow, that's awesome. Just one push and bam! And I've gained a level. So of course you don't have to go to Rico to upgrade your wand. The roots will do it for you. So that's one down, 5 to go. And yet there's a special achievement for actually getting all 6 roos with 3 characters. So no doubt you know I'm going to go for all 6 roos, just like I did with Yunica storyline. I'm going to do with Hugo and Toll storyline, respectfully. So probably after doing East Origin, I know pretty well after East Origin I'm taking a break. Because like I said, out of the 5 games that I'm currently dealing with, or have, yeah, out of the 5 games I'm currently dealing with, this will be the longest because I'm dealing with 3 characters. So 3 characters, 3 different playstyles. Because of course you already know I've beaten Crystallis in Saturday Morning RPG. Still working on Pac-Man. Still working on Lord of the Rings. So I mean, during June, I'm going to be working on the anime side of Kamikame, as well as still working with the comics. But aside from everything else, I'm going to take my vacation in July. Because I feel I earned it, you know. When you deal with family on a daily basis, you know you need a break. So that's what I plan to do. I aim to go on my vacation for 2 weeks. Pretty much that's it. After that, I'll be back and I'll most likely be doing a new Let's Play by then. Or finish the ones I'm already working on. In any case, that's what I plan to do after I finish this one, because this game is long. I will not admit that this game is long. Let's see, save, and Welling Blue. Okay, so I'm going to strengthen my current armor, like so. And increase my stationary heal rates. The Eyes Effect, well, that's going to have to wait. But definitely, I will be working on trying to get more reduced damage from terrain and strengthen the Eyes Effect. But I'll make sure to save these upgrades. So we set the Blue Moon Crest in the altar. A trap has appeared. Let's go set it off. I wonder where he went. Who knows? he's a sorcerer, so maybe he has some kind of spell behind himself. He sure didn't waste any time getting his pasty ass away from us, did he? Still can't figure out what the deal is with this mask he dropped, though. Who are you people? Another sorcerer. It's like an infestation. And this one's a regular stuffed shirt, too. Probably your dull humorous type. I don't appreciate having to repeat myself. Who are you? There should be no humans left on the surface aside from our own search party. Did you come here from outside of East? What a question! Where the hell else would we have come from, dumbass? Hey, Kichiko, you mind if I do the honors? Losing everyone's trail pissed me the hell off. I could go for a good kill right about now. Do what you want. I'm not interested in fighting sorcerers. Hey! Hey! Sorry, pal. I'm the one you'll be fighting. Your opponent's the name, and combat's my game. I'm a master of the trident, as you'll soon be learning firsthand, I figure. 3 points are better than 1, you know. You sorcerer types are really annoying, you know that? You're all stoic and moody, acting like you're so much better than everyone else. Well, I was told to kill everyone except the goddesses. And let me tell you, I'm really looking forward to this. The hell are you laughing at? Oh, nothing. It's just that you sized me up rather quickly and decided you didn't like me. And I impulsively did the same to you. See, I can't stand women who talk too much. Yeah, brother! I can't stand women who talk too much either. Unless you're going to carry on a conversation, that's fine. Unless you're going to, you know, give me a reason why I need to be quiet, fine. I'll let you have the room, but don't assume. That's what I hate. I hate people. I hate women who just like to assume. I can't stand that. That's like a pet peeve. On top of that, your sense of style is severely lacking. Your trident is laughably cheap looking, and you seem overall unintelligent. Oh! Hugo setting out the burns. What? Kona, if you're going to fight me, just get it over with. This should prove most educational for you. You son of a bitch! You think you're hot stuff, huh? Oh, I'm not so obsessed with that smug head of yours. Well, since I'm long range, I'm going to abuse the living shit out of being long range. Oh, woman, please. Force shield! My last wife was like that. Couldn't stop talking. Force shield! You bitch! Force shield. Couldn't stop talking, couldn't do anything. I mean, she basically just... Oh, my ex, how I hated her. talk too much, and I think my boss was like that too. She talked too much, and she just over-assumed everything. But I never did hate her for it. She's just doing her job. Anyway. Looks like you're the one who got some sense knocked into you. I'll be taking that mask of eyes. Another magic-infused relic from Ys. Damn you! I'm impressed you're able to move so swiftly after what you just been through. Whatever savage tribe you came from must have put great value on training one's constitution. I'm no savage, you asshole! I'm a duckling and proud of it! Duckling? Ah, shit. I can't believe I lost a papa's ass like you. I must have underestimated your abilities, because I sure as hell didn't overestimate mine. Personally, I'd say your abilities aren't as well honed as you think. If they were, you'd have known right away that you were simply no match for me. Well, you just gotta come back for everything, don't you? I had to be a smug son of a bitch. How about we go for a cigarette, then you'll see what I can really... Why is it now? You look an awful lot like him. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but I swear I can see a resemblance. To whom are you referring? Never mind. I'll let you off easy, for now. Just be ready for what's coming to you next time we meet. Wait! And there she goes. I guess she doesn't pose much of a threat, so there's no need for a frantic chase. But still, she's a Darkling. Then that all but confirms everything Father said. He really is here somewhere. I'm quite curious! Because there's a treasure chest here. And we've acquired the bronze key! Ah, it's good. So good having that. The fact that I can shoot things. But as I said before about certain women, I can't stand certain types of women. I can't stand women who tend to talk so much that you don't get in a word edgewise. You know, I'm the type of guy who don't mind women, you know? I mean, hell, for the most part, my mom raised me, so... I'm quite okay with it, you know? It's just that, you know... I mean, the thing with certain women is, for me, I just don't like certain women who think they're better than everybody else, you know, like they're hot shit, you know. I hate people with ego as a whole. Can't really stand them. I know hate is a strong word, but in this case, I really cannot stand people like that. I mean, there's people who are overconfident. That's different. But when you got people who are just downright annoying, who think they're better than somebody else, that's what really irritates me. And not all women are like that, you know. There's some women who are just, who got that air of intelligence. And that I don't mind, you know. And don't take offense, but this is just what I just don't like. Not that I hate somebody, you know, it's not so much as I hate. I hate the type, not the person. Like, if you show yourself as being intelligent, I can respect that. But that's neither here nor there, because really, I respect all types of people. Just up here, mental-wise, you think you're better than someone else, and you're no better than anyone else? That's where I draw the line. But I'm going to use this bronze key in advance. So that's a little history lesson. If you have an inflated ego, I got nothing for you except to sit down, think about what you just said, and of course, think about what you say first before you even try otherwise. But here we use the mask of eyes like so. As there is a hidden passage here. Hugo? Hugo, is that you? Who? Rico Chima! Thank the gods you're safe. I've been so worried about everyone. What the transport spell bursting and flinging us all over creation? I'm glad to see you're safe as well. But why are you this far into the tower already? Did Father Shion send you to accompany me? I'm not sure I follow. Hugo explained to Rico everything that had happened thus far. Lady V and Lady Fina are in here? I had no idea. I just happened to be lying in a heap in front of this tower when I woke up. Ah, the Gemma family. They don't know why they do it. They're just strangely a bunch of sleepwalkers. They don't know what they're doing. They just happen to like go somewhere. They're guided by sleep. There were demons all around me, and I was choking on all the noxious vapors outside, so I figured I'd take my chances in the air. But of course, those same two thugs you encountered caught sight of me and gave chase, and here I am hiding behind a wall. An excellent hiding place it is. They were thrown off your trail entirely. Though I must say, you really do have the most rotten luck. Ow. You've injured your leg from the chase, I assume. Yeah, well, I managed to get in a lucky hit. Don't know which one. All I felt was a sudden intense pain. I guess ironically, all that did was make me run faster, which was really quite unpleasant. I cast some healing magic on it, though, so it'll fine in a little while, but I won't be able to walk on him for the time being. Well, you should be safe here, at least. Just try to keep quiet and rest. Let the magic do its job. In the meantime, I'll continue working my way up the tower. And don't worry, I'll make sure Father Xion knows you're here. Much obliged. So, you wouldn't happen to know who those people chasing me actually were, would you? I don't recognize either of them, nor was their clothing anything I've seen before. I'm not entirely certain on the details, but I am quite convinced that they came from outside of East. And they too seem to be seeking the goddesses. Outside of East? Wasn't where people actually lived anywhere else. The thought never even crossed my mind, in fact. That information doesn't really help us much. Though the only important thing we know about them is that they're hostile. Which means we need to find Lady V and Lady Fina before they do. Yeah, I'd say that's given. Oh hey, before you go, I have something you might want to take with you. The blue necklace. This is this. Your family charm? Right, my father loaned it to me. It's supposed to have the power to ward off evil. As long as you're wearing it, enemy magic, like that trap spell you scribed, should have far less an effect on you. Ah, I see. That sounds most useful indeed. You've my thanks. So let's equip the blue necklace. And like I said, don't take offense to what I said. It's just a thing about me. I just don't like about certain people. Like, I don't like people acting a certain way. That's pretty much, you know, not natural to how, you know, certain people treat you. I believe in equality. That's the thing with me. Equality as a human and equality as an individual. Oh, hi. We'll just turn off that magic spell off like so. Well, that takes care of that. I'm a bit shocked to find such sophisticated magic being used in this tower, though. I wonder if those outsiders were responsible for it. Perhaps it was him. Hugo! Musha! Hey! Hugo, it's really you! Praise the goddesses! I'm afraid something might have happened to you. Oh, come now. How fragile do you think I am? I'm more concerned about you. Where did you land? And did you have any trouble getting to the tower? No, I made it okay. Fortunately, I was with her the whole time. So you're in one piece as well, Karina. More or less. Misha and I were not far from one another. Dino managed to track us down, and we only just arrived here a short while ago. Good to see his efforts are bearing fruit.
So, Hugo, is it really true that Lady Ree and Lady Fina are in this tower?
It would seem so, yes. But they're not the only ones. Hugo detailed all the events that had occurred since his arrival in the tower.
Wow, people from outside of East.
That definitely makes the situation more urgent. We need to discuss this matter with Shion and formulate a more organized plan of attack. It may benefit us to get in touch with the Six Priests if time and circumstances permit. I'll leave all that in your capable hands. Meanwhile, I intend to continue scaling this tower.
Hugo.
Will you be alright on your own? Of course. I'll try to gather as much information as I can until everyone's been assembled.
Well, can I go with you? I've got healing magic after all. It could come in handy. It could come in pretty handy if you're in a bind.
I believe that service will be better afforded to Rico given his injuries. With your aid, I'm certain he could be back on his feet in no time.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Apparently, Musha has the hots for Hugo. Man, is he ever clueless. Okay, then I guess that settles that. We'll go help Rico recover and then reconvene with Shion. You be careful in here, alright? I will. You two do the same.
I'll see you later, Hugo!
Yeah, Hugo's just fine. Don't worry about him. He can handle it, you know? Slowly but surely, it seems the search party is taking shape once more. Once the Holy Knights have started combing this place, it'll be tough for me to keep moving without causing interruption. I need to make as much progress now as I possibly can. And notice I didn't say any names. I just said what I honestly just felt. I just basically stated, you know, those are the type of people I can't stand. Whether it be male or female. And there's an old saying, don't try to cash check that you there's an old saying, I can't remember it. Damn it. Oh well. Yeah, if you're Yunica, that's already set. However, if you're Hugo, because I'm guessing in this case, what happened was Yunica was here before Hugo. She set this off. And therefore, Hugo could advance in the same manner. And like I said before, the setup is totally different, so therefore you wouldn't be expecting the same thing to happen when playing as a different character. Since there are 3 different characters, that only makes sense. Goddamn bats! Nobody likes you. Flying hippie sacks. I cannot tell you how many people I ran into that were just so holier than thou. Holier than thou. Yeah. Let's step on this. Doors open. And that's the thing with me. I just don't like people who think they're better than somebody else. Let's see, have I taken care of everything up here? Let's see, I'm level 7. Oh, let's check this door first before I even try to consider going through there. Yep, thought so. Treasure chest. And we get the Beast Medallion. What a ghastly medallion. Must be a key of some sort. Oh, hi there. Let me triple blast your asses. Collectively, triple blast your asses. And that's the one thing about Hugo you have to admit. You can come more ground taking care of the enemies from a distance than with Yunica or Toll being meleeist. So we should be coming up to another area as we're heading up the tower. Gain a level. And on top of that, we're purifying in our statue. But I will save. Since I am at the beast chamber, so let's use the beast medallion. And take on the actual boss of this first chamber. This first set of floors. This is a much larger room than I expected to find here, and completely empty, no less. Which means it's probably a trap. The enemy is most likely to come from above! Can't say this is quite what I was expecting. It must be one of the 6 enormous demons that attack East. Well, you've met your match, demon. I have the eyes of fact on my side. And it's time I put them through their paces. Vilagunda! Whoa! Oh boy! Vilagunda is pretty easy with fact because this time you just basically have to shoot his face from a distance. Damn it. Just like with Yunica, you have to go for the face, the bottom first, and then the top. And keep moving. And just fire as fast as you possibly can. Whoa. Thank you for a shield. For shield. Ow, shit. That's the thing with Fact, though. It's the only way you have to deal with bosses. You have to shield up. Because the only way you have to do is you have to tank, mainly. Ooh, that's what got me. That's what got me the last time. That swipe is what got me. That and his crunch attack. Shoot on! And as you notice, yeah, I had to be really fast.
Shit!
Yeah! Full shield! Full shield! Yes, with Fact, you have to be very reckless. With Hugo, you have to be really, really reckless. And with that, this area is done. That was a bit more of a struggle than I anticipated. Those outsiders are capable of controlling demons like that. Now, again, I mustn't dwell. What ifs can do us no good. I need to proceed onward. The goddesses must be found. with that, this area is rightfully whipped. And now we're in the next area called the flooded prison. So with that, I'm going to save here in the flooded prison. And when we come back, we're going to do the same thing we did before as Yunica. Only this time we're doing it with Hugo here. So stay tuned for more Ys Origins right after this.